Pizza Hut's going a little wild. Introducing new wild-style pizzas, 3 incredibly wild pizzas.
Wild.
There's fajita pizza, grilled chicken, and a wild salsa.
Wild.
Tangy barbecue pizza, sizzling chicken and a crazy barbecue sauce.
Wild.
And garlic and herb pizza, grilled chicken and an outrageous garlic seasoning. So if you want to go wild, there's only one place to go. Pizza Hut. Try 1 medium for $8.99 and any second pizza's half its menu price.
Call today for a hot, fresh Pizza Hut pizza. Offer good at participating restaurants.
Hookah, chaka, hookah, hookah. What kind of feeling?
Dancing to the rock and roll on Saturday night.
Presenting Sounds of the 70s. All your favorite 70s hits in one fantastic collection.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. Willie won't go home, but you can't push Willie round. Willie won't go home, baby love.
Get Sounds of the 70s for just $9.99 on compact disc or double-length cassette. That's 22 fabulous hits.
Beach, baby, there on the sand from July to the end of September. Rock me gently, rock me slowly, take it easy, don't you know? I heard my mama cry, I heard her pray the night Chicago died. Ride, hitching a ride. Woke up and took me by the hand. We made love in my Chevy van, and that's all right with me. Shannon's gone off her, she's drifting off the sea.
Then audition other great Sounds of the 70s albums. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime.
It's magic, you know.
Sounds of the 70s is not sold in stores, so call now.
To order Sounds of the 70s, call 1-800-527-2400. That's 1-800-527-2400. Or send just $9.99 for 1 cassette or 1 compact disc, plus $3.50 shipping and handling to Sounds of the 70s, Department 8, Richmond, Virginia.
Philadelphia selects from Gatineau, the Quebec Junior League. What we forget? Giroux.
Claude Giroux is one of the most decorated players to have worn the orange and black. He's also one of the most widely discussed.
What should fans in Philadelphia expect when you step on the ice and they kind of see you for the first time?
I like to have the puck and just I'm more of a playmaker, and I got a lot of heart and I just want to win.
Giroux finding room, Dinks going down, he scores! Oh, he can dazzle. Richards back through the same seam, they score! Claude Giroux, what a pass by Claude Giroux, setting up action for the slam dunk.
Affectionately known by a single letter, G, he had so many facets to his game, and he put them all on display in the biggest moments during the early parts of his career, especially on the team's journey to the 2010 Stanley Cup Final.
Greer sends up barrel, side of the net, deflected, score! Giroux, Flyers win!
Perhaps it speaks to the depth of Giroux's impact that an overtime winner in a Cup Final game doesn't even register as his defining moment. That was reserved for the team's top rival, as he delivered a first-round knockout in more ways than one to the most disliked opponent in franchise history.
At the beginning of the game, just after the anthem, Claude and I always had a little superstition together in front of the bench, and he looked at me and was like, watch this first shift. And my reply to him was, just don't do anything stupid right away. We don't need you in the box to start the game. And he just winked at me and went off to take the face off. And I mean, we saw what happened after. First of all, I couldn't believe it. Just an amazing display of will and skills on the same shift.
It was a moment that captured the imagination of fans and teammates alike. It also led his then coach, Peter Laviolette, to label Giroux in a way that would follow him for the rest of his career.
When the best player in the world comes up to you and tells you, I don't know who you're planning on starting tonight, but I want that first shift. And that says everything you need to know about Claude Giroux right there.
Cemented as the face of the franchise, Giroux became the team's captain in 2013. As his name continued to ascend on just about every franchise all-time leaderboard, the team saw a steep decline in performance, winning just one playoff series since 2012.
Obviously a lot of ejected Flyers. I'd say fought hard to get back in this series, but the Islanders on the back of Thomas Greiss and some outstanding defensive play are moving on.
As the debate lingered concerning Giroux' ability to lead a winner, there was no doubting his on-ice production. During the first half of the 2021-22 season, Giroux passed Hall of Famer Bill Barber for second place on the all-time points list in Flyers history, trailing only the most iconic Flyer of them all, Bobby Clarke.
Giroux holding on, centers and Reeves, they scores! Claude Giroux makes some history with a beautiful feed to JVR for the power play tally. It's 1-0 Philadelphia, and Claude Giroux is now second all-time in points for the Flyers.
For those who played with Giroux, there was no doubting his passion and his competitiveness.
Giroux cutting on in, scores! Rebound, they score! Claude Giroux tips it home, all the way across Giroux, he scores! A laser from the captain, Simon and Giroux back in, they score! Claude Giroux puts the Flyers on top! Giroux powering his way in, he scores! Giroux, they got it from the shot, he scores! Deeks, and he scores! Right up the middle, Giroux, he scores! Another beauty from Claude Giroux! Captain will have a miracle, the shot! He scores! Miracle delivered! Claude Giroux wins it in overtime! The one-time howitzer! And this is Giroux! Scores! Here comes the half! Now he accelerates and drops it off for the carry on by Claude Giroux. Giroux holding, gets around in front, scores!
Well, Claude Giroux is so competitive, and he makes everyone kind of come into that fight. And I love playing with him. On the ice, being a teammate of his. Everything that he does so passionate.
Over the last decades, there have been many changes for the Flyers. Players, coaches, and managers have come and gone. Yet Giroux stayed and played. In fact, the only thing to keep him off the ice and snap his Ironman streak was a global pandemic.
It's not fun. It's terrible, and that's all I can say. It's not fun to see the guys going out there and trying to win a game and you can't do anything about it.
Now an era of Flyers hockey marked by individual greatness, but an overall lack of team success closes. But not before Giroux represented the Flyers as an All-Star for the 7th time. What the future holds for both Giroux and the organization remains to be seen. But what we do know is that G leads as an all-time great in franchise history.
A lot of hockey here being played lately, as Jonesy mentioned, for the Islanders.
They played their first 13 games this season on the road. Underway in Philadelphia, Flyers start with Farabee, Hayes, and Konechny up against Lee, Nelson, and Beauvillier. Cam York. Konechny with a shot. Mayfield and Farabee battle for the puck, kept alive by the Flyers. Here's Hayes, winds, fires off Sorokin.
Stop.
No score. Ilya Sorokin continues his outstanding play. Bellows out to the point for Pollock, then over to Pelech.
Got to call some of those old Oakland Raiders there with the stick-em there.
Here's Pelech out in front, looking for Bellows. Puck knocked down by Zizekas. He scores!
Puck looked like it was deflected. Kenny out in front of Carter Hart. Maybe off the stick of Patrick Brown.
Was tipped. I could hear it. I just couldn't see it, and no other Islander player celebrated like they scored. So I think Brown's as good a guess as there is. Yeah, he shot it and gave it to the point, and then eventually has it go in off of him with Zizekas scoring the goal right there, up and over Carter Hart.
Yeah, right off the middle of the shaft of the stick.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Last year in Minnesota, they didn't use him that much when the playoffs rolled around, and then you have to wonder how much he has left in the tank, right, for that type of situation. But look at what Corey Perry does every year.
Yeah, right.
Brought by Sanheim. Blocked in front, comes back out to Sanheim. Puck loose, McEwen with an opportunity. Puck winds up behind the net. Gets it away from Keith Yandel. Long shot by Cizikas, and then a save by Hart on Bellows.
Beautiful save there, right off the left arm. Sorokin has been playing as of late, but watch this save here by Carter Hart at the other end.
Puck comes out of the zone. Sent back along by Martin. 3 minutes gone, second period. Diving attempt by Bellows, and Hart forced to make the stop on that one.
Shows the play by Hart, and then the effort by Kiefer Bellows. Probably something to do with college basketball right now for Lily.
Oh, yeah.
Aho had the puck knocked away. Here's Hayes. He scores!
Under pressure, and it ends up with the Flyers tying it up. There's the pressure by Farabee, pokes it to Konechny, and the quick release by Hayes gets it past Sorokin.
Boy, that's a heck of a job by Farabee to reach in there, and Sorokin almost stopped it. Actually goes under the glove. I thought it went over. It goes under the glove of Sorokin. Lightning active, bringing in Brandon Hagel from Chicago Blackhawks in a pretty hefty deal. Radish and
off the goalpost. Owen Tippett.
Florida Panthers, and as advertised, he can shoot it. Edzo snaps that one right off the goalpost there.
7 minutes in, second period, tied at 1. Here's Pellick. Long shot, that does not get through. Barzell with it, and a save by Hart off the setup from Barzell to Zach Parise.
I just see him tracking that puck as it moved from right to left, and here's that opportunity. Barzell looking for Parise, and
Broussard back out. Yandel with the return pass. Broussard tees one up, save, and another stop by Sorokin. And then an opportunity for Atkinson, just missed.
Oh, what a battle there by Sorokin in front. A couple of dynamite stops.
Pajot for Parise. Broussard comes back to make the play. Now Chara with a blast, and that's turned aside by Carter Hart. Brock Nelson bottled up at the line. Hayes back the other way. Here's McEwen with a blast. Knocked down by Sorokin. Kiefer Bellows. Bellows with a shot. Sticked aside by Hart. Matt Martin to the puck for the Islanders. Van Riemsdyk setting up in front. Yandel from straight away. Saved by Sorokin. Oh, what a stop! Robbing Morgan Frost.
So keep an eye on Sorokin right there, the original stop. He's trying to get across, and there's Chara's stick. It is the big defenseman.
Cam York sliding to his left. Flyers work the puck back out. York with it. Shot by Tippett. Puck is loose. Score! Yes, second of the period. 2-1 Flyers.
Has a shooting mentality right from here. Don't know if it ever got to Sorokin, but then there's the play by Farabee right there. One-handed, beautiful pass, and Hayes goes top shelf. Shoot the puck, create some havoc, strength in numbers, and the Flyers get on the board.
And that's the difference right there on the finish, isn't it, Edzo?
How fast are the horses running today, Andy?
Not fast enough.
They were running good yesterday, Edzo.
There's Parise off the post. Now with Sanheim, lifts the puck out. Here's Frost, dropping it back off for McEwen. A shot knocked down by Sorokin. McEwen again. And another save by Sorokin. Barzell for Aho. Aho carries in deep. Now Parisi with the puck out in front. And then Wallstrom with a shot. Save made by Carter Hart. Here's Tippett in front. Looking for the setup to Willman. Puck deflected out of play. Owen Tippett in his Flyers debut.
To get traded at the deadline, sometimes it takes a little while for them to get used to it. That'll be the one thing I'll be watching closely.
Well, they can ease them in because they're obviously in a great spot.
Stuff attempt by Ristolainen.
I mean, it's got to be a perfect shot or a backdoor type of play, Jonesy, and that's how both goals have gone in, where he's really had no chance. But look at this. I mean, the strength there. He's just...
Not Pac-Man, Space Invaders.
I liked them all.
There's Nelson down the left wing, drops it back off for a shot off the post from Bavillier.
Here in the last little while, Islanders right there, and Bavillier shot right off the goal post there.
Puck right ahead by Sanheim. Here comes Van Riemsdyk. Stopped by Sorokin. Back across, off the stick of Nelson. Carried back along by Dobson for Palmieri's shot, and that's stopped and covered by Carter Hart. Time running out on the New York Islanders. Down to 5 seconds. Here's Pajot. Dobson, one final attempt, and that'll do it.
Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to Flyers Pregame Report and Flyers Minor League Report. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. When we last left off, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the New York Islanders on Saturday. The Philadelphia Flyers were playing their second game in the post-Giroux era. Owen Tippett made his debut on Saturday. Owen Tippett didn't score any goals, but he sure had some great chances to bury the puck into the empty net. Bury the puck into the net. I didn't mean to say empty net, I mean bury the puck into the net. Owen Tibbett has shown a lot of potential in his first game as a Philadelphia Flyer. Philadelphia Flyers gave up the first goal, and the Islanders took a 1-0 lead. One goal by Casey Cizikas. The Philadelphia Flyers then tied the score with a goal by Kevin Hayes.
But here's that camp Velcro was talking about.
Then Kevin Hayes scored the go-ahead goal, giving the Flyers a 2-1 lead, and eventually the victory at the end of the regulation. Kevin Hayes looks like the Kevin Hayes of old. He had a great game today. Scored 2 goals. And almost got a hat trick as well. Owen Tibbett played well and showed a lot of potential in his debut as a Philadelphia Flyer. Tonight, the Philadelphia Flyers will travel to Detroit to take on the Detroit Red Wings. The Philadelphia Flyers have not had any luck against the Detroit Red Wings, losing at home and then losing in Detroit last month. Can the Philadelphia Flyers beat the Detroit Red Wings? We'll find out as the Philadelphia Flyers take on the Detroit Red Wings. Meanwhile, on the Reading Royals side of things, the Reading Royals will be in action against the Worcester Railers. When we last left off, the Reading Royals lost to the Arizona Thunder 5-2. Tonight, the Reading Royals look to get back in the winning column as they host the Worcester Railers. As they play the Worcester Railers. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy, and this is your Flyers pregame report and your Flyers minor league report. Let's go Flyers, and let's go Royals.
The Misfortune Sisters, and your luck's just around.